It's a SupAR SatARday. We didn't jump in with the video. I just jumped on right in your face, just like this. It is a SupAR SatARday. Could not be better. It's springtime, Easter weekend. The parks are filled with people. The noise in the air is filled with music, chitter chattering of birds and people. It's springtime. It's flowers everywhere. At least where I am, where we are at, it is in the great state of Dr. Pepper. Is it's beautiful. It is just such a beautiful time of year. The flowers are blooming. We've got wildflowers. The wildflowers in Texas are popping up all around the highways. If you have wildflowers around your state, please share them. We'd love to see them. We want to say hello to everyone out there also celebrating the 420s and all of the other the just it's a weekend full of celebrations for a lot of people. There's the Ramadans and all the other things. It's what is it, the Lent? Everybody's got something that they're doing, right? Everybody at this time of year has something that they're doing that's in this newness, refreshness, and it's here, and you can feel it. You can feel it everywhere in the way people are talking and being friendly. I've been out this week with Wonder, our boy. We've been out mapping and scanning and checking out different parts of the world, and everyone everywhere has just been so cool with it. Sometimes before you hear people talking about, well, don't people give you a hard time about filming? Actually, no, a lot of people are getting very into it, and they're super friendly. They either get out of your way because they think you are filming something, or because they think you're filming something, they jump in it and do a little funny little dance. And that just gives the opportunity to talk to them about what we're doing and why we're here. So it's been a great week. It's been a lot of fun. Check out the Wonder Boy 2025 channel. You'll start to see some videos popping up from while we were out and doing different things and just playing different games. He wants to hear from you too. You'll get to hear from him maybe a little later. They might pop up because, as you can see, this is not a studio, as you all know. This is still the open roaming spot. I like to keep it here because this is where we get to hear from the children, and we're going to talk about them and their whole and what Wonder Boy and how he ties into all of this as the show goes on today. Before we get too much into it, give a huge shout out to our sponsors and our partners out there around the globe. First, thank you to CannaBama, to Jennifer Boozer out there. They're going to be celebrating today. Today is the day that a lot of these people that usually do the 420 thing, they're actually doing on 419 today. There's a lot of events. If you're up in New York, tap in with what they've got going on. I believe there's like a huge parade. It's a whole thing. It's going to be like multiple days. Check it out, what's going on over there. If you're in Alabama, though, CannaBama and Jennifer Boozer, so you can go over there. I don't have the video for them specifically, but thank you, CannaBama and Jennifer Boozer, for all you do. We'll probably look at some of your stuff. We're looking forward to the highlight reels because I'm not in Alabama, but I wish I was, because your party looks like it's going to be a good time. If you're looking for something to snack on, smoke on, or drink on while you're in Alabama, stop by the CannaBama store. It is the first and it is the best CannaBama shop inside of Alabama. So that is, thank you. We're very grateful for all you do for keeping us on the air. And what better time to say thank you than this time of the year right here? It's 420. So but going into the 420, okay, what better way to celebrate than with the Special K bong? Like, I mean, come on now. So shout out Special K. And because of that, it's 420. So use the code 420 to get your 20% off.
Big rips, big cuff, 420 for 20% off. Bong Brothers got the stash, 420 for 20% off. Make it last. Hand blown glass, hit so clean. SpecialKGlass.net, live the dream. Hemp Stock 2025, the ultimate fusion of advocacy, sustainability, and celebration.
This Memorial Day weekend, experience an electrifying event featuring 3 music stages, legendary speakers, and hands-on workshops showcasing the power of hemp.
Become a part of the experience. Secure early bird tickets
experience now or register as a vendor to showcase your products at Texas Hemp Stock. Enjoy a weekend of fun for all ages. On-site camping options are available with spaces for tents, RVs, and full hookups so you can fully immerse yourself in the hemp stock experience. Join the movement at Texas Music River Ranch. Memorial Day weekend, May 24th through the 25th, 2025. Texas Hemp Stock. The future is now.
You know what's up. So we went straight from the 2020 glass to the Texas Hemp Stock just like that, because like Texas Hemp Stock is going to be having some of the biggest glass things going on while they're out there. Really looking forward to that. May 24th, May 25th. It's not right now, but it's a month away. You need to get your tickets and you need to get prepared. You need to get your way, get your campsite set up, get your VIP passes set up, get your projects put in if you want to be a vendor. Right? Okay, it's super cheap, super cheap to be a vendor. You're already showing up. It's free to get in. Okay, you're already going to go ahead and get the camp pass. You might as well go ahead and vend while you're there, right? So bring your art, bring your project, bring whatever it is, okay, and just set up, have a good time. Especially if you're local or you're inside of the state, we really want to reach out and get connected with you, because that's what this is about. This is number one. So it may be small, right? It may be small. It may be not be very much. Okay, so show up and be a part of what can grow. That way you can be plugged in, be a part of the root system as this whole thing grows. So shout out to the Mad Dabber 710, all you do out there. Thank you so much. And we're gonna go into one more Texas Hemp Stock commercial. Right.
Don't miss the fun, don't miss the chance. Texas Hemp Stock is at the Texas Music River Ranch. Join Justin James Bridges Productions and the Hemp Stock crew. May 24th and 25th is waiting for you. With Paul Stanford as our guide, a hemp stock legend full of pride, speaking truth on hemp's great fight for legal rights and future bright. 3 grand stages, feel the beat, where music and activism truly meet. Jack Harrah, Larry Kirk, and John Sinclair paved the way for us today. Can't wait to see you there.
There is more to that, but I just want to say I can't wait to see you there. I'm personally excited about it, whether it's performing, just hanging out with everybody, getting to see everybody, getting to meet everybody inside the great state of Texas. I am very excited about it. I'm also very excited about it because of the AR XR layers that are happening with this. There's going to be different treasure hunt type experiences going on. Everybody's got, whether that's their logo is going to be put up. If you want your logo put up on site where it's going to be seen, get out. That is an option that you can get connected with. If you want your logo put out, and this is where it's getting really fun. So every Buc-ee's in the state of Texas right now has the flyers, and they got the Queen Bee. They got Mad Dabber 710s, Armadillo hanging out there. So as you travel the state of Texas, you're going to get to see at Buc-ee's all of these things. So you can go to, no matter where you're at, catch the flyers out there and know what's going on. If you want your logo, you want to support, you want to be a product, you want to be at every Buc-ee's as well. You want every Buc-ee's to have your logo right there next to these things. As we're going out and looking at those things, get connected. Now is the time to get in before the actual event, right? So we're gonna go travel out these next couple of weeks. We've been traveling this past week, going out scanning, mapping, making sure, checking locations and placements of things. We're gonna go out again over the next few weeks, meeting people IRL. So if you're in a city in the state of Texas, you want us to come by you, reach out. That's where we want to go to. We want to meet up with you. We want to hang out and find out what you're excited about and get all of these cities hype as well. So we're going to go through, travel through, meet us at some of these stops, right? So maybe we'll tell you exactly where we're going to be, but let us know where you're at so it helps us plan these things. You know what I mean? So that's what we're asking for you. It'll be a whole big thing. We want you to be a part of it. And if you want us at, like, say, your college campus, you want your college campus decorated or anything like that, again, reach out. Now's the time to get in before all of this really goes down. So today, moving on from that, that's Texas Hymn Talk. That's all next month. That's next month. That's next month. But today is its own special day of things. Okay. It's still the Easter weekend. We're still going to do those things. If you look on this, there's a post talking about Krea.ai. That's Krea, right? .ai. You can go in there. They've got this new thing. It's this 3D scene creator. So instead of just creating one asset at a time, you can create the whole scene. We're going to play around with that here in a little bit, test that out. We're also going to go into over the reality at the end of this thing. We're all going to meet up because there's going to be like a, whether or not it's an Easter egg, okay, but there's going to be something in there for you to find so that you can win a ticket to the Bitcoin Vegas 2025 event, right? We've got one GA ticket to Bitcoin Vegas to give away. It could be yours, okay? It could be yours. Right now, I think they're valued right around the $600. The list of speakers from Obama to JD Vance and all just there's I mean, come on, you got Adam Black, right, or whoever it is they say created Bitcoin. Okay, he's one of the people that's coming in and speaking on it. You got everybody. It's a big year here in America for the Bitcoin. So you want to be there, right? You want your ticket there. We're giving that away today. Maybe it's a day. Depends on how quick this thing actually gets found or when all this goes down. However, the rules are you're going to have to be in or on over the reality. That's the only way to get it is to go into the experience to actually get it. Because I can give you clues all day long, but you're not going to know until you go into the app. So clue number one, download the app. If you don't have the app, download the app. And yeah, that's just step number one. Step number two, go ahead and create an account. You're going to need the account because you're going to want the account. That's the only way you're going to win. So you're going to want to create an account. Okay. Once you have your account created, that's going to give you the opportunity to do more, right? So instead of just being a guest and being in there, you're going to be able to claim things like if you have a POAP and you want to go ahead and do those things, you want to come back and you want to make your avatar your own avatar, so you're that same thing every time. Or best, okay, you want to start making a friends list so that you can have contacts in there. That's the only way you're going to do it is to actually make an account so you can actually start attaching yourself to your friends, right? Because if you're just a guest every time, you can't come back to your friends. So you're going to want to go ahead and do that. Set up the whole account. You can do that while I'm chit-chatting here. We're going to play around. Let me show you what Wonder Boy did here inside of the whole over the reality thing, right? In fact, let me just get out of this right here. Because this is the experience that we're going to go and look at today, or one of the experiences. Maybe it's here, maybe it's not here. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Boom. And pause. Pause. All right, let me go. Here we go. I can go share screen here. Share this screen at the stage. We got what we got? We got McDonald's here. So this is where we're gonna go. When we go onto the app, you're gonna see the McDonald's. We're gonna jump into the McDonald's. And the reason we're gonna do this is we're gonna look at the scanning feature, right? The fact that we mapped this, okay, and then we put it in the real location. Now this is the coolest part, and I'm gonna pause this on us once it gets back around to this point. Because this is the part that I kind of wanted to say. So we were IRL at the McDonald's, the actual physical location, and looking at the experience, right? So here, this actually worked out pretty well. It started floating a little bit once we started moving some other things. But right here, I don't know if you can see you can't see my mouse, but right here, there's this, he's Austin the plumber. There's a local plumber here in Terrell, Texas, Dallas, Texas. So if you need any plumbing done, right, you need your pipes fixed, call Austin. He got you covered. So Austin the plumber right here as a sandbox character. This is an old asset that we created some years ago, but he's got his wrench in his hand. You can go check it out. Remember, Austin plumber, right? It's just that easy. You look up Austin plumber. So, but he's chilling over here at McDonald's, hanging out, okay, just doing his thing. He just got off work. He's over there. Boom. There's the flyers over here that say something about Bitcoin McDonald's, Bitcoin America. I know McDonald's, you just made all your announcements. You're not going to have like a treasury or whatever, but it doesn't matter. You're going to take our Bitcoin. You're going to because we want you to. Actually, I want you to go and let me collect Bitcoin at each McDonald's. That would be 100%. All right. So, but as you can see, let's move past the Bitcoin and the McDonald's. There's this guy right here. Okay. And so while we were at the location IRL, standing there, opening the experience, this person jumps in from out of nowhere, from somewhere else in the world. Okay. They're viewing the exact same experience all the way down to this guy sitting here at the table chewing on his McDonald's. These flyers and these banners sitting up in the window. The eagle that was over off to the side over there, wherever he is, right up in right there. So all of that was there for them, even though it looked more like this because this is actually the from inside the experience as the map. This is IRL right here. So but they jumped in, they were able to join in, and we shared an experience, the same experience, even though we and that's so and we're gonna get to do that today. So after all of this, after this show, we're gonna go all together. We're gonna go to McDonald's. Everybody's gonna go to McDonald's together. We're gonna Bitcoin McDonald's together today. So we're gonna show up today to that spot. That's where we're gonna go. Let me stop sharing the screen. Here we go. Boom. Oh, fun facts. That's where see, there you go. McDonald's Bitcoin. That's where we're gonna go today. All right. Y'all ready for this? Remove this. There we go. All right. So first things first. Now inside that experience, later on, when we go, there will be something hidden that's going to be a little bit different than the way it was before. Okay, I'm going to try not to make it a whole lot different, but there will be something for you to find. Once somebody finds it, we will know. Okay, I'm not going to give any more clues to that. That is the experience we will be in. As soon as this is done, we'll all go in there together. I'll even join. We're not going to be live when we go in because I'm going to be using the phone that I'm live with now. So we'll go live or we'll go in there. We'll all go in there together and check it out. We'll share a McDonald's experience at the end of all this. But while we're waiting to go to that, the moment that I've been kind of excited about showing you is right here. This is what I want to show you. Let me go. Oops, remove. Let me take that down. Stop. Let me share this screen over. So this is Krea.ai. Krea. Here we go. There we go. All right. So this is Krea.ai. This is the homepage. This is going to be everybody's going to have the same ability to do this. Okay. I'm not going to do anything on any of the paid versions or anything like that. This is straight when you sign up and log in. This is the experience you're going to get. Okay. I've already logged in. I went ahead and just connected with the Google. So this is from the One Darland account. Just connected it straight to the to the site itself. Just log in with Google. Super easy, just like anything else. You click, click, click. Right, already done. Connected. All my information there. Now I can go and play. Now, this is the part that I want to show you right here. This is where it says stage. Okay, this new right here. So all of these are cool. Don't get me wrong. I love all these. These are all fun. If you haven't played with Krea.ai yet, go ahead. Now, this right here, so stage, so 3D scene editor with AI generated meshes, and we're gonna go open. All right, and now before we played with Meshy. In fact, we talked with One Dart Boy, and if you go check the channel, you'll see them make things with Meshy. Super easy. You type in what you want, or you take an image, whatever, you put it in there. Super easy. One asset at a time. Super easy. This here is a little bit different, and it's so here. In fact, we're gonna do this just because of the time of the year it is, right? And first, and actually, let me go over here because I see some comments. I see LM typing, "Let's go." You're right, LM. Let's stinking go. I see you. Okay, this is where it's gonna get groovy. And if y'all don't follow LM Designs already, you should. Fantastic artist, fantastic creator, fantastic designer. As we've talked about her, she's an award winner from across the space on many levels, and she's still going. I like the fact that there's like a butterfly between me and her right now. It just makes sense right there. So yes, let's stinking go. Let's grow. We're gonna get into this. Let's make just for fun here. All right. It is Easter. All right, but it's also 420, right? It's 420 Easter and crypto. So 420 Easter and crypto. Okay, so a 420 uh weed. Will it do? Let's see what the marijuana themed Easter egg hunt. Oops, is that themed Easter egg hunt? Uh, with Bitcoin. Well, no, with Bitcoin. Uh, floors. What Bitcoin or I don't know with Bitcoin. We're just gonna do it with Bitcoin. We're just 420 marijuana themed Easter egg hunt with Bitcoin. How about that? Just let's see what happens. See what happens. So as this generates, let's talk about it. So I already played around with this yesterday a little bit on another account. Um, we made some kangaroo things, and it did very well. I'm not saying that the assets in my personal are like just oh my gosh, this is so pretty and just so amazing. No, 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 no. It's not comparable to what like Cybernerd Baby, MetaMike, and Josh and everybody else can do. It's not. That's not what this is. What it is it's a great tool for kind of coming up with ideas. Maybe and I don't know that it would be my final game products, right? But definitely great for like concepting. It makes it all. I have found it when I make the 3D assets and that I want made, right? It makes it easier for me when I can go into something, get a few ideas, and then show it to one of the artists or the creators that do make these things and say, hey, this is, here's my idea that I don't know how to express in words because my words are very terrible. I either ramble too long or I give too many ideas. I got too many thoughts, right? I want a robot that's dancing, but I want it dangling from a chandelier and I want the guitar. And they're like, okay, but what does it look like? And I'm like, oh, well, it's going to be purple with big eyes and then a round head. And they're like, okay, but what else? I'm like, oh, it's easier for me because maybe I don't actually know yet. And that's the real of it. Maybe I have an idea of things that I want, but I don't know what I want, right? And so these tools have made it very easy for me to start getting a better idea, for me to be able to express what I want to these developers, to these creators, and to these people that are or that can fine tune these things. So you take someone like Alan Walker with Dr. Peppers and Slurpees and the call that's just a fantastic, really gets into and draws out the brand of the brand, and so you take someone like that. Now I can give him these, and he's not going to use these, right? But I can say, hey, look this, and then just maximize Cybernerd Baby. I can say, hey, here's now I got this idea for the zoo and for this thing and that thing, and then they can take it and again just make it a whole lot better. So that's the nice thing about these tools that I have found. I'm not saying these are going to be final products yet, but they're great for those things, right? Now, when we talk with and we'll get into Wonder Boy another day about the zoo and how all those things came about and why he's using the AI assets. But with here, and I was kind of hoping this is going to pop up a little bit faster. We'll see. Maybe because I'm streaming. Let's go. It's generating the skybox now. This is cool. So it is very easy to use. Again, as I said, it does make it super easy. So while that does that, okay, let me see here if I can, if we want to look at something else while that's doing that. Maybe not. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. But I am going to stop streaming it for a minute. All right, let me refresh the page. See if that helps. Or maybe I'm just impatient. No, just very impatient. There we go. All right, so oops, go back. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no. Oh no. Go back. Go back. Here we go. Let's pull up my profile here. Oh, gallery. Wait, view profile maybe? For my gallery. Share your generations. Gallery. Let's see. You're learning with me. I haven't gotten this far into it. Very real. So as you can all see. Let me see. So I don't see what I've made here. Assets. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. Okay, today. Bam. Okay, let's go. So all of these are here now. Wow. Okay, let me here we go. I was in the wrong spot. Boom, 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 boom. Share. All right, so here's what I did, just so you all know. I went back to the stage, and then so here's the stage, the actual generator. Okay, so and then the assets. I just went right here, and I guess it helps if I show you. I present the stage over here. My bad. So here's the stage right here. Look, it even got a Bitcoin egg. Okay, look at the meshes on these. These are pretty good. There we go. We got our wheat eggs. We got an H egg that or I'm not sure that I understand. Maybe it's the bunny ears. Maybe that's I don't know. I do like this bunny here. That's pretty good. That Bitcoin egg came out kind of funky. I like this one, and I like this one. This one's kind of cool. All right, so I do like this lettering. Easter egg. There we go, and bam. There's a table here. I don't know about that table. Let's go. So here. So, but now all of these assets are here. It made all of them at once. What you didn't get to see, and this is where I messed up, and that's apologies. That's mine. That's on me. Was I didn't give you the skybox. It probably would have given you a skybox there, and that's on me. But I'm more interested in all of these. You saw how fast that was and how many it made. Okay, versus one, right? So is it worth the upgrade to do that, to have that many concepts, if not usable assets? Like this is pretty good. Let's see here. So if I go like this, I can bum 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 bum. Wait a minute. So if I hit I'm gonna hit download. Let's see if it downloads the PNG. PNG. So I want to use these. I had 3D assets before. This is interesting. So let's see here. Upscale. Let's see what happens. Click enhance to start. All right, so now we're just upscaling. I'm just playing with the images, I guess. But it's very easy to use. As you all saw, I messed up. That's my bad on hitting the refresh button and not being patient enough to wait for the skybox. But all of these are now assets. You can now go get these. I can share them. I probably should share them. Maybe we'll put some of them out here in a little bit. This is cool. All right. So that's Krea.ai. Very simple to use, as you all saw. And then you just go right over to, once you're done with all those things. So remove that. Boom, boom. Once you have your assets, okay, and you're ready to put them out in augmented reality or wherever, and this is where we're gonna do this real quick. Let me show you how to drag and drop one or two things over here. And go here. We're going to go back into this McDonald's experience, and I'm going to show you what it looks like from the builder side with the map. All right, so Krea.ai, I'm just excited about it. Super easy to use. You go in there, type whatever you want, makes all the assets, makes the whole scene. You can drag and drop, does a whole skybox. You can do a whole bunch with it. Go play with it. Highly recommend it. Don't be like me and be impatient. Now you see. So when you're impatient, be like, no, 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 no. I learned from that guy's mistakes. That guy was an idiot. He was a fool. He was live and he was foolish. Don't do what I did. Be better. Learn from me. That's wisdom, right? All right. So, but we're looking right here, all right, at over the reality. All right. And I guess we can show you right here the pricings real quick if you want to see what it's like, you know. So what you did see was the free version, the very free version. Basic gives you a lot more, you know, as you can see where you're more limited, or this is limited access to tools, but now you have access to these tools. over here, you also get a commercial license. That also is key. So, because if you're going to use these things, you're going to build them, you're going to do anything with them, you're going to take claim to them, commercial license comes in key. It does go, it starts off pretty cheap, $8 a month. This is when you pay for the whole year up front. $28 and then $64 a month, which isn't bad for being able to pop stuff out like that as fast as it did. I was very impressed. All right, but back to McDonald's and back to over the reality, back to the gravity. Oh, here comes the habity. We're going into this experience here. This is what it looks like inside of the builder. Let's go here. Now, this is another update from over the reality that I very much enjoy. I can load right back up into my experiences that I've created and go straight back to work, and do any updates and republish. I don't have to download all of the files over again. I don't have to rebuild the whole experience. None of that. I can just click on it. As you saw, it'll open up here momentarily. I will be patient this time. I will not hit that refresh. But I can open it back up, go right into it, make any edits that I want, hit publish, and bam, we're good to go. All right. The other thing that you see, I'm still streaming and it hasn't completely bogged out yet, right? Okay. Now, let me show you. This is that Austin guy that's standing here. This is that Austin the plumber. Now, right now he's standing, okay, kind of above the table. But let's look, and this is where the editing of things and the adjustments of going back and forth really comes into play. Let's go. Because the action, the animation that he has is he's sitting, as you can see here. So, and let's go back up. Over. Yeah, and he's sitting there, right where he's supposed to be. You got hamburgers sitting here, right where they're supposed to be. You got these flyers and everything else sitting right up here where they're supposed to be. You got some stickers on the trash can getting tagged up there. You got an eagle up in the sky. You got a dancing guy over here. You've even got flyers over on this table right here. Let's see. Let's go. You got Texas hemp stock sitting on the table over here. Honeycomb hydro with the queen bee. Texas Bitcoin taking over, right? Texas is Bitcoin country. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And just for you, McDonald's, just for you. I know y'all said you don't want Bitcoin, but Bitcoin McDonald's, Bitcoin America. Okay? Bitcoin. Bitcoin America. All right, that's enough said. So this is what it looks like inside of the builder after you've scanned and mapped. You can actually, well, this is the preview right here. If we go like this is the builder itself right here. Boom, 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 boom. Where we give our shout outs, we give our tags, we got like I said, we got stickers on things. Oh, I'm still trying to move around on the mouse. So this is the builder itself. Once you're in here, okay, and you want to drag and drop after you've done your map, after you own the spot, you have to own the location and you have to own the map. This is key. This also goes back to why you created your account when you logged in and downloaded the app at the beginning of this set. So it's because you need to log in online to own the overland and to own the map, the NFT, and all that's going to get connected to your account. All right. So if you own the map and you own the overland, you can come in here and set this up. Now, what you're going to do is let's go back over here to this map. Okay. When you set your map, you've chosen your map. Let's see here. There's a spot where it talks about setting the map location itself. So if we go over map right here, and then right there. So over map position. I'm not going to click it right now because it's where I want it to be. Okay. As you can see, there's the actual map of the world here. Okay. The flat one, and then there's the one that the scan kind of took up. And so what you'll do is you'll align the best you can with the flat map to the scan itself. So if you look here, we got the McDonald's, we got the Arby's, we got signs, we got poles and trees. And so when we came in here to set this up, I'll scroll down a little bit. You can see here. we lined it up with the building itself, okay, the best we could, right? The whole map, got it all sectioned out. Once the map is set in place the way you want it to be, the where you want it to be, then you can come in here and set your assets where they need to be. Your point clouds, okay? And you know, as you see how it's kind of a little bit foggy here. You go through certain areas and it kind of bubbles out a little bit like this right here. So this is that glitch that you're gonna see inside of like when we looked at the YouTube video. And this one right here kind of popped in and out. That's on me, the mapper. Okay, that's whoever mapped it, right? When they mapped it, that part maybe got a little in and out, or they didn't get the details of it enough, right? But you can see the spots that I got very detailed. So around the corner itself, right? Here to here, that's pretty good. I should have gone around this table some more. I should have gone around this table, maybe gone a little bit farther down, okay? And maybe even gone all the way to this table over here. Even though when you look at these boundary lines, that blue line right there, that's the boundary of the actual of the overland that this is set in. Okay. So all of these other locations out here, those are all other overlands. This map can be this big. You see how it carries over. So I could have still, even though I went out of the overland, the scan will still pick it up. Where I could have gone all the way, maybe even to these trash cans over here and gotten a little bit more detail. Now, when you do that, your scans do get heavy. That does sit on your phone until you upload it. Okay. So it's up to you. You'll also notice that on the sky here in the air. So if I ended up putting anything in the sky out here, what would happen is that this might still see some of these clouds visually when it's going to place things in the real world, and so it may not pick it up right away. It definitely won't do it on a remote view. When people come into here, it will be sit behind the fogginess, the clouds, but it's not a big deal. It's perfect for the IRL side of things for lining stuff up. So that's the map. Once it's scanned in, you put it on your overland. You go out there, you do your thing. So and you know, let's place the assets out there, right? So let's pick something to put out at McDonald's. Dun 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. What's not already there that should be there? What should be bigger? Maybe bigger. Should I add something different? We're gonna put should I put we'll put a Donald Trump and a Putin? No. All right, so we're gonna put today we're gonna put a little Wonder Boy out there. He's just gonna stand there like this. He's not gonna do a whole lot of anything super special, as you can see. There we go. Let's but so this is where it pops up in the center of the overland itself. Um oh, you know what? I have a Bitcoin in there that I want to animate while we're here. Let's go like this. I need to pick it up. Bam, 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 bam. This is one of my favorite things right here. I like Bitcoins. I love Bitcoins. So now you can see there's a Bitcoin sitting in the trash can. It pops up. It's hidden, or was. Now it's not. So, but it'll pop up out of the trash can. Kind of. I think that's fun. Let's put Wonder Boy. Um, because he's just standing there with his arms out, looking all kind of crazy. Let's put him up on this wall right here. All right, super easy. Again, you don't have to have any kind of skills, right? I know this is already loaded here or whatnot, as you know, if you want to call it that. But it's just too easy. There's no skill involved in any of this. Anyone can own one of these locations, go and map it, and then put whatever they want to right on these things. It's really just that. It's so easy. A child can do it. Now, where it gets exciting and fun is it's not just easy. There's a community of people that are already on the app. There's lots of people that are doing the mapping side of things, but there's been a lot of people that have been developing and creating and getting generations in on these things, right? So yeah, so we can, everybody can go and play on the apps. We're going to put Wonder Boy out here. If you haven't already downloaded the app, we're going to pop into the app. Okay, we're going to hop in there. And here, let me go back to dun 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 to animation. See if I've got an animation set. Oh, I do. Maybe it's not. It won't do it. All right. So we're gonna try. We'll see if we can get him to stand there and do a little text thing. Let's do a preview of the experience so you can all see what we might see. But we're gonna go into this experience. I'll share there's the Bitcoin popping out of the trash can. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Yeah, see, Wonder Boy's just standing there. He's just standing there in the T pose. He's not animated, not doing nothing. Not like that Bitcoin popping up out of the trash can being like, should have got me. Ooh, going down. We got Bitcoin popping up out of trash can. We got a tag trash can. We got an Austin the plumber. We got an Eagle sitting up here. We got a Wonder Boy. We got flyers. There's dancing stuff. There's a lot going on inside of this experience. It can get better though. If you're a game creator or anybody knows how to build inside Unity or any of those types of things, you're gonna have a stinking heyday inside of here. I'm looking forward to when I can actually play things in here. If you want to put something at this McDonald's, okay, by all means, we would love to. And that's where this is really going to get even more exciting, or where I'm most excited about this stuff, right? Is when other people start saying, hey, we want in. And we're going to still, we told you already, you can get in with us. We're going to be traveling all across the state here over the next few weeks, going from city to city, looking at all the Buc-ee's. We've got AR experiences already on Spheroid Universe set up at all the Buc-ee's. We're going to college towns. We're going to hit everything. You can be a part of that. Right now is the time to be a part of that before I hit the road. Okay. And I'm not, because I'll make things on the road. You hit me last minute. It might get, a little bit more like gassy. Okay. But right now, before I hit the road, before I go and see all these places and make the stops, get in so that you can be in with us. We also want to see you in these cities. So if you're there, we want to see you. All right. And we want to see you so bad. We want to play with you today inside this experience right here. I've got to stop sharing the screen because I'm going to go hide something as we close out this show. Go remove this screen. All right. All right. All right, all right. Now I'm gonna go hide something inside this experience here. Let me see. Let me see. What am I gonna? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna hide. All right. I'm gonna hide a. It won't be an Easter egg. It won't. Um, it will be. It will be. It will be. A clue for the only way to win the Bitcoin Vegas ticket. Okay, so if you want this thing, the only way to win, there's going to be somewhere in there, it will tell you how to receive this ticket. It's going to be, it might be complicated, might be hard, might be crazy. Just be prepared. Just don't be lazy. Get inside the experience, baby. Let's go play and don't say maybe. Come on, this is going to be fun. We're going to go into onto the over the reality platform. Again, go ahead, get your Bitcoins. Go ahead, get your accounts set up. Get your avatar ready. Get them dressed. Get her dressed. Get them dressed. Get they dressed. Get you dressed to impress in the metaverse because that's where we're going right now. I'm gonna put this thing right over here. That's what I'm doing. I hope people aren't cheating in my glasses. That would be terrible. That'd be terrible. Trying to see. I already know people do that. They try. Terrible. Tell them. Say that's cheating. Tell him. Say that's cheating. Now she's not gonna talk. All right. So we got boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Put it right there. Maybe. I think right there is good. All right. Maybe even go here. So it might be fast. Somebody might go in there while we're in there and find this, Let's say it might be tomorrow. It might be the next day. I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna take until this gets found. But there we go. We got a message at least. We got something somewhere. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Yeah, that definitely needs to move back this way. There we go. Bam. Got it. Got it. All right. So that's going to be out there. I'm going to publish that here in just a few moments. Actually, I'll go ahead and publish it while we're talking. Go publish because it's just that easy. Bam. And continue. No need to change anything. So if the occlusion's on, if you go into the experience, and what is the occlusion? The occlusion means that like if your walls, your people, anything like that in the real world are going to block or cut out or become effective inside of the experience, how you experience the experience. So if the occlusion is on, you can turn it off. There's a little settings button up there. There's like a wrench, I believe, up towards the top. You can go ahead and tap that little button right there. And you can set the rules and the parameters of the app that you want to use, whether you want the occlusion on or off. So if you're in a tighter environment, you're not outside in the open, you might want to turn off the occlusion so that you can see everything. If you go, or when you go into the experience, you might have to use the joystick to walk around, or you might be able to walk around freely. I don't know. Again, you can set those things up inside that up there. So if you see a joystick that first pops up, it's for that. This experience does not have any remote controlled assets. Those are at the zoo. So when you go to this experience, this is in Terrell. This is the same McDonald's that back in 2022, when we did the McDonald's takeover with lots of people inside the community. I remember Adrian Dominic was inside, was a part of that, I believe, over Landlord and several others, where we went out to McDonald's in our local spots, and we put our own art and things out there. So it was a great time. And that's not what we're doing today. Today we're just going to go visit this one, hang out. But when you go to this experience, when you go to Terrell on the map, you'll see there's a park out there, Bingo Park. That's where the Wondar Zoo is being started, correct? So there's more animals to come, but those do have remote controlled characters or assets that you can control. So there's an eagle that you can fly around in one experience. There's a hippo that you can walk around on. There's some elephants that you can walk around, and I believe some giraffes that are rigged backwards, but it's fun. So you can go ahead, check those things out. That's at the Wonder Zoo. That's at Terrell or inside Bingo Park but that's in the same city as this McDonald's. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to go to this McDonald's right here. Why this one? Because why not? This is just the one that we started at some years ago. This is the one that Wonder Boy chose some years ago. We'll go into the process of how Wonder Boy got into Over the Reality on another episode. But this week, we're going to go ahead and go into the app. All right, so I'm not sharing the link because how you going to get it? Okay, you're watching on YouTube or whatever. So, okay, so here's what you can do. I am going to show you on the map itself. Okay, so and I'll give you some keywords that you can, or the words that you will use. Let's go like this. Let's go. All right, right here, right now. I believe it's this one. Open in marketplace. Let me make sure. We're gonna make sure. I believe this is the right one. So we're looking at it. This is it. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. That is a different one. I do not know that. That is. Oh, I do know that experience. So that is actually some of the schools there. These projects here. These projects here. I forgot about those. These are the schools here. That's a school there. This is the park where the Wonder Zoo is. So if you want to go over there, you can check it out, see what's happening at the Wonder Zoo itself. Okay. But the McDonald's is right here where it says McDonald's. We're going to click on this. The 3 words or whatever are visiting backs swallow. That's fun. Visiting back swallow right there. You can type it in. You can also go look up just inside Cyril's X's. There's a McDonald's. Okay, right here. Because I just published this experience, you can also go to most recent. So when you open the app, there's gonna be a tab up there towards the top somewhere. It's gonna say like most recent. You can go ahead and tap that. It's gonna take you to it because I just posted it. So unless like 5 or 10 or 15 other people posted the experiences, it should be towards the top there. If you can't find it though, and you can type in these 3 words and add the dots. So it's the 3 words with the 2 dots. So visiting dot backs.swallow. Okay, just like that. You can find it super easy. I might even just go ahead and go share on X here. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing here. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, so we'll share it out on X, or I'll share the link here. Hey guys, visit my overland. We're just gonna say it just like that. Okay, post. That's actually going out from the Hexadices account, not the Wonderland account. Apologies, wrong. That's oh well. It's okay. You'll still find it. All right. If you're super interested, you'll find it. All right. But we're gonna go ahead and go out there. In order for me to get in there, I'm gonna have to get off of here, right? So you can meet us there online or inside or at this place, on Over the Reality. I hope that by this time of me running my mouth all of this time, that you have picked up and gone to Over the Reality and gotten the app, so you can meet us there. We're gonna go hop in there. We'll see you there. Look, Wonder Our Boy just showed up. Now he's saying bye. Just in time to say deuces, right? We're gonna go hop on the app. We'll see you out there. Hope you have a SupAR Saturday. Enjoy your Easter. Have a good time. Hope you go ahead and get some of these digital properties, decorate your yard, do an Easter egg hunt like you've never done before. Have a good time. We'll talk about the generational reasons of all of this stuff maybe next week. Tell everybody bye. We're out of here. SupAR SatARday.